Bam!
Hey,
We're here. We're actually fucking streaming again, dude.
Yes, we missed last weekend.
We missed last week, and we've been having some issues. But you know what? We're here.
But
We are here.
shout out to AT&T for our new hotspot booster that makes this possible again.
Man,
greatly.
this thing is awesome. I talked about it a little bit yesterday because I was being a nerd about it. It's a freaking cool hotspot. But how you been doing, man? It's been a hot minute since I've seen you.
It has been, and speaking of that, I wanted to wait to tell you this on the stream because you're not gonna make that much of a big deal about it. But we can't go to the gun range today.
Okay.
I sold all of our guns.
Oh, did you?
There was a guy, and he said that he was melting them down to make those Jesus cross necklaces that they sell outside of the Walmart. And so, I was transporting all of our guns, getting them ready. I was going to surprise you and have them all cleaned and everything. So we actually no longer own any guns. But I am willing to share the profits with you.
I'm cool with that.
All right, I traded them for magic beans.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to play them, and we need more guns before we start claiming. It's all good.
Okay. We no longer own guns.
Fuck.
I don't know.
What you been doing? What have you been doing lately, though?
Oh, working mostly.
I know that you've been working at the school again.
Yeah, got my own classroom now. It's very nice to be stable. I'm not subbing anymore. For anyone who doesn't know, I used to be a substitute teacher. Now I am a full-time educator.
Woo. Woohoo.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You're telling me how your class decided that they wanted to reenact communism.
Oh yeah, so one of my classes is a bunch of 6th graders. And for some reason during the election, they picked up this thing where they wanted to joke about, they wanted to be communist and have a dictator. So finally I was like, all right, you know what? We'll have this debate. And I know we don't get political in here, so we're not going to actually talk about the politics, but pretty much it ended up with, I decided to take a vote after the end of it. I was like, all right, who wants to go what I want and who wants to go with y'all's communism? And naturally they're 6th graders, so they all raise their hand for communism. So I do the only rational thing, and I say, all right, well, we're communists now. That makes me the dictator because I have the most power. Go sit down. They weren't happy. I don't get they wanted it.
Wow, it's almost like communism's bad.
I don't know. They were like, but you can't execute us. And I said, no, but I can send you to the office, and that's basically the same thing.
Oh, man. How is it actually being a teacher, though?
It's great. The kids I have some of the most interesting conversations throughout the day, especially since most of my class is typing, so they get to type their own stories, and then I get to read them.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're very interesting. Kids are very interesting. I remember my first week, I was trying to I wasn't understanding. I was like, why are they doing these things that they're doing? And then I thought back, and I was like, oh, you know what? No, I remember doing half of this.
I remember doing this shit.
Like one time they were going around and they were trying to hit each other with books. And I was like, you can't hit each other with books. Why are you trying to do this? And then I remember the time in junior high when me and a bunch of my friends ran around the school with combs shanking each other.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to let students shank each other in my classroom. And I don't let them hit each other with books, but I do understand.
I understand.
That it happens.
You're just being assholes to each other.
Yeah.
But that's just how it goes.
You're having fun. Like, I get it. But we're not going to have fun in the classroom at school like that. We're going to have fun.
By being communist.
Fun that makes me do more paperwork when one of you dies.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell them. I'm like, hey, don't die. That's too much paperwork for me. And they think it's hilarious, so then they don't die, because I've given them incentive.
Man, you just created a bunch of immortal children.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm building an army.
I see. Well, whenever you're going to do the whole presidential election for yourself and
2036. It's the first election that I can legally run in because I will be 35.
And you'll have your army of children that you had as
By then they'll be old.
Yeah, by then they could probably vote. Oh, Finn, you are a saint.
It's our secretary. She's singing to us.
She's warding off time for the immortal children.
When the clock strikes 12.
Well, the clock strikes every hour, not just 12.
That's right, because it's only 10.
Yeah, it's only 10, and she does this every hour.
I'm blaming daylight savings time. I know it only
Dude,
goes
that
an
had
hour,
me straight up fucked up for a while.
Dude, that was on Halloween too. Like I remember I woke up and I was like, I should be a lot more tired than this because it's like 7 in the morning. But
man, did you have a good Halloween?
yeah, it was good. I was, I was here obviously the morning, and then I
Yeah.
drove to Denton, and then after events I ended up staying in Denton, and then the next morning I went to Waco. So it was a great trip.
Mine was bad. I'll have to tell you about that after stream because it was good for most of the day until the end of the night, which it turned really, really bad. But you ready to get into the game?
Let's get into this. I'm just getting my coffee.
Yeah, you're good.
Black Rifle Coffee.
Yeah,
Send that check.
Sponsor us. Send us free coffee. Come on now. Okay, bam. We're actually back into it, dude. I am excited. Don't really remember what we were doing last.
We were trying to get the body down.
Yeah, we were. I remember
Kim shot the thing, but it didn't come down.
and then
we
he
wanted
got
to steal the
really,
boots.
he got a little self-conscious about
Yeah,
it.
he was like, "Wait, did I really just do that? This guy's rubbing off on me."
Fuck. So last thing that.
Last thing you have written down is "We are crazy."
Well, that was the name of this of the episode.
Oh.
Okay, so Harry Dubois is our name, and we lost our gun.
All right.
I remember that we were trying to. The one guy was really trying to really hold that over our head that he had the gun.
Yeah, he definitely had the gun, and he tried to tell us it wasn't loaded, even though we actually remember it being loaded. Which is weird, 'cause we don't remember shit.
The container still is not opening. That horrible container is still not opening. There's something in there. The murdered guy is a mercenary. I put Miracle Northwest. Not sure what that means, but you know what?
All right, our notes need more context in the future.
Well, yeah. Okay, so, yes, and then we have our flashlight mechanics.
Yeah. That you love the mechanics of.
Fucking, I do, dude.
Whoa, kid's on the ground. He's not throwing rocks anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm still not going to fuck with him, because... Oh, okay, so that's how I do that.
Wait, what did you just do? Is our gun in there? Tell me our gun's in there.
Fucking right-clicked. The trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that
crowbar.
says...
This is what the crowbar is for.
Rolling in reds. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but... Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it. Lieutenant,
what do you think could be in there? He's probably gonna say trash.
Trash. Food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Crowbar.
Yes, I feel like something's in there. It seems like a reasonable assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Give Kim a...
Mm-hmm. He leans in to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open?
Shoot it, Kim.
Shoot it. Try. What? Use pry bar. We tried to use using a pry bar.
The one you took from my motor carriage, or pry bar. Wait, is there an or? Will he shoot it?
Or Lieutenant? We could ask for the key from the manager. Oh.
Wait, force time, jam the
tool under the lid and
Let's try to jam it, and then if it doesn't work, we can always go get the key.
But the thing is that...
tool not equipped.
Okay, let's leave inventory.
So it's gonna let us jam our hands in there? Like, what?
I have no idea, dude. We don't really need the flashlight at the moment.
What?
Oh, man, still not great.
Alright, well... what do we have to lose?
We can retry it one other time. So, try it once, leave it if it fails, because it's probably going to fail, but
Wait, it says you may retry it. Where does it say only one at a time?
Generally, every other time that we did it, it said only one other time.
We've thrown up at that body like 4 times at least.
Is this quiet?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess that we're not really doing it. Like, there is no note. Okay, yeah. I was like, why is it so quiet? You just want to try it?
Let's try it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it isn't bending. The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit.
Hang from the pry bar with all your weight.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind. What kind of metal is this? The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough. He's enjoying your little failure. He finds it amusing. He's reveling in the sweaty rage on your face. Do we kick it or just say we
Fucking
can't?
kick it. You know we don't give up on containers.
Oh, we
shit.
fucked up our foot, dude.
We're not wearing shoes.
Fuck!
We have one.
Unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but you're not quite hollow. But not quite hollow. Does seem to be full. Yeah, that's it. I can't pry it open. Let's ask a manager. All right, yeah. Let's go do that. Oh shit!
What is that? Is it a mailbox?
Like now I'm noticing all this shit because I noticed that there's a fucking button. Old call box with the Matrix is in it. Fuck, it's why the Matrix. God. With a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Side Commerce Centra.
I love Keanu Reeves.
I just recently watched Knock Knock.
I did too, because it's on Netflix now, and I must say,
Like,
I feel like spoiler alert, but I feel like all he would really have to do is say, these chicks came in and trashed the house, and then tied me to a bed, because in the video you can clearly see that he's tied to the bed.
Yeah.
Like,
not entirely sure what all this is, so we're just going to kind of leave it be. Like, it was not his normal.
It wasn't, and
normal
I mean, he
thing.
was a great actor, but
He's a great actor, but it's clearly not his normal stuff.
the next John Wick is art. I think I read something the other day that confirmed John Wick 5.
Awesome.
Yes.
Dude, I do love Keanu, though. The amount of work that he puts in on all of his movies is just astonishing. Though I gotta say, I do enjoy any actor that actually goes the extra step.
I mean, he does like all of his stunts. I think he's only two like conditions, or he won't do anything where he gets hit by a car or falls downstairs.
Well, that's understandable because both of those are kind of uncontrollable. You can't really control how much you can deal with that.
Because he even does a lot of his own driving stunts.
Oh. Oh, this is open now.
That was open before. It was this little curtain thing that wasn't open.
Oh.
Wait, no, you're right. Because remember we were waiting for the time. I think. I don't remember. It's been a minute.
Dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. Did we just start taking stuff from the kitchen? Yes. Thank you. Aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomatoes swings in the air.
Sounds like his kind of meal.
Because we're a fucking superstar. A thin man is smoking below the exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods towards the table and says, in the completely foreign language, the only words that you can make out are Gorsi
and
Quebec.
Quebec.
It must be his name, Gorsi Quebec. Sounds.
I don't think it's his name. Mr. Quebec. I'm here on official police business.
The man puts his cup down and replies something. He felt his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
What?
You've got impressive pots. He smiles and bangs his ladle against the pots in turn.
I don't.
Yeah.
Stay masculine.
Mr. Man.
Weren't we supposed to apologize to him or something?
Yeah, we were supposed to talk to him. Oh.
You ran this place.
He
Good job taking the initiative, Kim.
He responds,
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name.
The Harbinger of Ruin.
What is gold and orange like in a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
I'm currently in between names.
These are all so good. Oh, what should we do, dude?
I like I'm currently in between names because we're a detective. We're undercover sometimes.
Fantastic. It's like when you left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet. Kim is about to say something. Let him.
We are a superstar.
We are a superstar.
That's wonderful. Really, I think so. But there's a dead body out there. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
You want to go get it down?
I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job.
Oh yeah, we gotta go get help.
Go get help. I like how both of us had the fucking cogs in our wheels just fucking slowly getting in, and so it's like, oh fuck, we had to go get help to get it down. Shit. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Here, you know what? You go ahead and click on this while I fucking start writing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
so,
of course. He takes a step back. For a moment, the man fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
This man just radiates authority.
No,
Kim?
Yeah.
It was probably Sylvie who
I think he would train a dog faster than John Wick. You ever notice that though? Like, that's a brand new beagle puppy that completely listens to all of his commands in that movie.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why we're still talking about Keanu Reeves.
Dude, fucking
He's the
Keanu's
internet's boyfriend.
He's an amazing.
You're
person.
breathtaking.
And then you know what comes out next month? Cyberpunk.
It does. Actually, you know what? Just so everybody knows here, like, his wallpaper on his computer is literally Keanu Reeves.
It is. I love Keanu. You're breathtaking. I really do fucking love him. Wake the fuck up, samurai. We got a city to burn.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant. So he had this prepared.
You said
Hey,
you
this
just
is
got here. From where? Are you a local?
Kim, that's racist. We know how you feel about that.
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come to
good.
keep an eye on the place.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you know. If I told you, I got a new pen, by the way.
I saw it. I wasn't
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was
Yeah,
new, but I
it's
knew
a-
I hadn't seen it
it's a new
before.
pen.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Inkwell.
Yeah, it's an
Oh.
Inkwell, which I actually is about to run out. Thank
Oh,
God.
no. Thank God.
Yeah, this thing lasted fucking ages.
Why is that bad?
It's not a bad thing, but the issue is that this was my silver ink that I put in at first, and I got new green ink that I really wanted to try, and it wouldn't let me.
You know you can empty it, right?
Actually, I have a bitch of a time trying to empty this one. It does not like emptying itself, so it's like whatever. But yeah. Okay, what of Martinet? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of many, many cafeterias I manage. Well, aren't
he's
you?
an entrepreneur here is a businessman.
Money!
Have you still
Money,
got
money,
your way
money.
yes?
In
We need
case-
direction.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here, and I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Don't you work here?
I didn't
What?
imply that. Detective?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Checks your notebook. You have everything. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yeah.
Do we have any
I
questions?
don't really think we do, but like, you want to see what we got
Sure.
in terms of options?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Who killed him?
Who killed him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for a fucking voice acting. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Do you think that did pretty good? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Did you kill him?
Did you kill him? What are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Why? Who the fuck is that? Sylvie.
Yeah.
Who is that? I don't even remember who Sylvie is. We should have been
She
paying
went
more
away
attention.
because none of your business. Fine.
No, not fine. Slam him on the table.
What? I guess that's all.
Alright.
Let's go.
Oh, cool. We got
We
some
leveled up, dude.
experience. Sweet. Let's go spend this skill point.
Not so fast, he points to you. You owe me 130 real.
No, I don't.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found into the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination, but... Oh my god, let's bail. Time to push the eject button. Sounds like a responsibility. You don't like those. Ooh.
Slip away how the hell are we gonna slip away unnoticed? He's looking at it.
Let's try.
Go for it.
Dude, we fucking did. As you blew a whitey short real mature
man. Real mature. Kim. Oh, our other partner. Wheels.
Ah, yes. Okay, we got skill points.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fucking hell, dude.
We don't know how to do this.
It's just a matter of like, what do we get? There's so much things
Authority.
that we need.
Imagine if we were like Kim. Like we just told people to do shit and they did it. Then again, we've needed a lot of physical shit lately.
Yeah, we have. You want to do like physical instrument? Because like that has been a lot of...
Yeah. It's like... Eventually we're gonna have to pry those boots off of that dude.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. But don't we need to talk to him again for the key?
Fuck.
Hey, what's up?
Not exactly what you're trying to accomplish. You do understand you still owe me money.
Damn. Your feet thought we got away.
Hold on, what is this money anyway?
Sorry, I know it was a responsibility for me. You have to run. I was desperate.
Do I get something forever?
Fuck. Do we do it or do we?
I think we both know the answer to this.
Yeah. You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away.
It's because we ran away.
It's because we ran away. We were so fast. He crosses his arms. Now I still have to charge you for the nights you and the broken window. That's 100 square.
So we're cool?
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. He points upstairs towards your room.
We need to go upstairs and talk to that lady then.
Now what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something back here. Is the trash container yours? Mine? No, it belongs to the world. Thank you for clearing that up. Why is the container locked? Why? To keep those hobos and drunks out. That's why. The neighborhood too. They put their trash in there and they don't pay for the garbage company. Thought as much. And are you the only party with access to a trash container? Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company. It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Doesn't something stirs in you?
I
wonder what this feeling
is.
Prod him and find out. We need those keys.
We do, but it does kind of seem callous of him.
Kind of does, but I want to know what's in it. Oh, no idea what you did to the stream, but the quality is neat and no stutters or freezes thus far. Yeah, hell yeah.
AT&T 5G hotspot. Send that check.
Sponsor us. We need those keys. What do you need them for? It concerns the case. The lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden. Please cooperate. He takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. Just bring them back once you're done. Gonna call Dollar Shave. Gonna call the Dollar Shave Club. Dude, I don't care what. Just like the moment we start getting the sponsorship, hell yeah.
I'll talk about them all day. I talk about them even before they sponsor us.
Dude, that'd actually be pretty fucking cool though. Like the Dollar Shave Club or the there's other kind of like man boxes and stuff like that is in like that kind of stuff, and it's kind
Neither
cool.
one of us shave.
It's not true. I shave all that almost every other day.
I thought you were growing your beard again.
I am. I don't keep all my neck beard though. I don't like it. By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Yes. Yes, so much yes.
NordVPN, bruh, hell yes.
For NordVPN, I do hear a lot.
Absolutely out of the question. Absolutely in the question. First, we find a sad banger, and then we sing this place to the shit.
I actually hear more about ExpressVPN. I misread the name.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
I've seen something here at the a thing I need to talk about. Huh?
I don't know what I've seen.
I don't know. I saw a sign that said mess hall is reserved for the union.
Whoa.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. He tosses his head in disdain. They come here in the evenings, dumb, unruly types, think that they're big shit, but they're good customers and place big orders and always pay on time. He hates the union, but he grudgingly recognizes his power over him, and he's directing his frustrations at you instead.
There's a karaoke being sung in our comments. Okay. It's a shame you've gotten stuck up to the union to stay. Yeah, honestly, like that's pretty shitty.
I don't. I simply am providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of the services to paying customers, and he runs out of steam. It doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you. The lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. We should find out who this loud faction is occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. How do we find them? We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. He looks towards the booth. Men are hungry, even the striking men. If not today, they'll be here tomorrow. How much... I want to talk about something else. But, by the way, you should come... Wait, who is this? Oh, reaction speed. By the way, you should come back to this thing based on the questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later. Okay. It's just saying.
Okay. Alright, let's go open this trash can.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank. This place sure isn't it.
Discard thought.
We're
not worried about that right now.
Okay.
We're solving a murder.
Because we're superstars.
We're just walking around with a pry bar in our hand.
Yeah, we are.
Alright.
Do you remember what the time was or no?
I want to say it was like 10.
Like in the evening?
Maybe. Let's open the container, then let's go to the strike and get some men to help us get that body down. Because we need to get the body down.
We really do.
Oops, sorry.
No, you're good, dude.
Kuno.
And he's throwing rocks back at it. Oh,
what is that?
Bottle.
Oh, money.
Yeah, dude.
There's no way we're gonna find 100 real. But tonight, we need to go talk to that
Bro,
blonde
we're
chick
gonna
upstairs.
Alright, open padlock with the key. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't! Maybe you shouldn't.
Whoa.
Didn't I just have a
premonition that there's something in here?
Open the lid. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smell of rotten food rises to greet you. The soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. We're just in time. The lieutenant peers in. There hasn't been emptied over a week. Rags, yeah? Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Yes. New pants.
As the legs of the slime... well, they're probably his.
Oh.
Wait. Hold up.
No, he has armor. He had armor.
He had
remember?
armor boots.
But he had the whole set somewhere, didn't he? Because we have a thing that says.
I'm assuming he doesn't wear his tidy whities and just like fucking greaves or something like that. I'm assuming he's wearing like pants under that, because remember they said that he was completely stripped.
Right, yeah, so they might be his clothes.
They might be his clothes. A rank corpse smell fills the air. The victim's clothes, he smells them. Cardivine odor is faint. This belongs to the deceased. They were removed. Yeah. Are still in the early stage of decay. But you know what that does mean? Whoever stripped him has to have access to the... Okay, just FYI, which I only found out much later in the game, the story is scripted events react to how you are doing anything and what you have equipped on a tower and to tools in hand. Even something as simple as running a lot is being counted as your development as your character in the world will react to that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure. But back to what I was saying. That means that whoever was a part of this had to have the keys to this trash can as well. So someone probably worked with, because it was locked. Either that or the manager is in on it.
Wait, do we know how long he's had the lock on it?
I don't know.
Because he could have.
They said that empties once a week.
Yeah, but he could have just recently added.
He could have added a new lock to it.
I'm not saying like completely right. Like he's definitely suspect now because of this, but
and okay. And he has a rowdy group from the union that goes to his place.
Possibly the one that got sent away.
They probably could just hung him up and then just
vacation.
went directly into it, and just continued to having their beers or whatever. Okay, plastic bag marked evidence from his property. Dropping in here, officers bag it. The lieutenant quickly searches the jeans. A guitar mark blue jeans pockets, empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt or two, a wide belt with the loops appear stretched. But he looks in the container. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see all the?
Him.
Do you see anything else in there? Have another bag in there? Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
Got to. Long sleeve shirt, olive colored, appears food waste, dripping with pus. Back the shirt. It's a military type overgarment, no label or serial number. This is the kind of rib knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. There, he nods to himself. Anything more? The rest of your rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow mug catches your eye, but other than that, a thrown out towel, a mug, that's all. Alright, we should go to Garde again and ask him if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel?
I guess it's like a hotel.
I don't know. I'm saying that right, yeah? Hostel? Cleaning the yard? Or that one. He nods towards the red-haired boy behind him. I'd advise against confronting that forced. Yeah, we need... No, we don't. You think someone from the world might have been involved, maybe? Yeah, obviously, but you just say okay. Okay,
because we still got more stuff to dig through.
Yeah,
that was just the rags.
Look under the boxes of a carton. You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper picking up the soggy package. Somehow feels familiar. Box falls into pieces of your hand. Batiste Soriel cereal. There's a plastic pasta package below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Okay. I'm getting that mug. You pick out a broken mug that's oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. An antique, only that so. Oh fuck! I wish I could put it back, because if it's he has a big thing against racist memorabilia.
Is the trash container talking to us?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's...
Interesting. Reminds me of the mug collection we saw in the Weasel's apartment. Maybe he or she was dumping... Oh! That could be another interesting point. Interesting little clear. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road. Ah, yes, logic. Thank you. I like to think that it's actually logic that's just sitting there.
At least our logic is right.
But I really do like to think that logic is just sitting there with his fucking glasses on, just like, oh yeah, man, that's how clues work.
So we're like, this is like Inside Out the game.
Yeah. Or is it just a coincidence? Either way, something to keep in mind. What else do you see? You know what? Go ahead and continue this. I'm just going to write some stuff down, stuff that I'm thinking and I don't really want to forget.
Search the food waste.
Okay, so...
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands, apple and potato peels mostly, unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. I don't trust you, Inland Empire. What is this?
What?
What? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peel. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Take it out. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes written in a man's handwriting. Officer, is that your paperwork? I don't know what this is. Secret task complete. It is, look. He points to the clipboard. The plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even gotten an autopsy form in there. A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. Oh my god. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know. I'm boring. I'd rather not talk about it right now. I'm going with it must have been cramping my style. Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations and could even list undercover operatives, informants. I suggest integrating it into your style for all our sakes. I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those. I see. Yes. You're what we call a badass, aren't you? He makes little quotation marks around the words, indicating he is unsure of its actual badassery. Tell me, does your badass see more in there, or are we done here? The lieutenant peers into the trash. Soggy cartons of rags look back at him. Oh yes. And it would also be appropriate to start taking notes on the case. It's what cops do. Sounds like another order. He's not getting this.
So items such as the ledger you found are interactable. Go back to your inventory and interact with tab to read your paper. Actually, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Muffle gun. That's one thing off the list. Though, I think we got all.
I think we could sell the manager guy his keys back for 100 real.
As you turn, bright light catches your eye, making you squint. Where's that coming from? Distant sunset, stage light, flash photography. Nowhere in particular. It's just it's just what a superstar law officers do. They squint at lights and they solve shit. Actually, now that I hear superstar law official, it sounds weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
You're a big dick now.
You got that big dick energy. Dick Mullen, Salam Rocky Bye, badass on the edge, disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights, action. What about the ludicrous fantasy world? Or are we just going with it?
Action.
Oh, some kind of superstar. With a sudden flash in the freeze world around you, and you along with it, an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against the razorized orange world it's on. We're superstar. Some kind of superstar. We have -2 logic for an hour if you want to do that, but we also are still just waiting to finish this.
Alright, we gotta go get help.
Yes. Okay, so hold up, let me
Oh no.
Interact button. Use interact button. Oh. The ledger you found in the trash, pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from the plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This is a sad display made complete by a faint smell of urine cleaner. Maybe considering moving the window with your camera feed to the upper left corner because it's text and stuff. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Hold up.
While you do that, I'll be right back.
Sure.
No necesito ir al baño.
Oh, that's not it. There we go. Like right there. Sorry about that. Bam. Okay. All right. Anything? Oh fuck. Damn it. All right. Whatever. Right. What do you have need? A rubber condom stuck to the back. Nice. A graffito that says defeated. I think you catch the drift. See, below the pathetic's terror, do not look into its blue heart. Huh. Browse the white papers. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into the watercolored patterns, reaching its tendrils across the entire page. The paper itself is...
So, I didn't realize I still had the headset on, so I got mildly scared for a second.
Huh?
I started hearing noises.
Oh. The paper itself is checked with faint red lines forming in short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that explains case files. Commit to paper. The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. What is in there? What are they about? Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter, these handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51 this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to the missing pages and odd name missing conversation. An odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted two cases a week on average.
Attempted?
Well, I mean, most of them weren't
Is
finished.
2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Huh? He raises his nose from his. 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot. Yes, you really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it unless you start making mistakes.
Oh.
Do we tell him the truth?
Because maybe this is why we're so pressured and started drinking so much.
That could be it. Like we're actually a decent fucking detective, and we were just under the load. He raises his eyebrows. That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you're making mistakes. By the way, that was presumptuous of me. I'm pretty sure I made plenty of mistakes.
Yeah. Wait.
I burned out a lot. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we made a lot of mistakes. Like,
But we're a superstar. We would never admit to that.
but do we try to make brownie points with Kim?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Nice
Kim will
wrist
never
pace.
leave us. We're not worried about
The
that.
way I like it.
We're slowly growing on him, I believe.
I prefer a normal caseload. He turns back to his own case files. It's a matter of methods. Like a fan of Gil's, the check picture dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. There's a mention of a naming convention in here. Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room? Sure.
Yeah.
Appears that you employ a shall we say, robust yet liberty system. Each investigation has a case number written on it on the margins, yet still More tellingly, most of the companies are by a name. Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another
Square bullet hole murders.
Another yet.
The unsolvable case.
Or others appear more lighthearted. The guy's on a couch in a unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. And even the rare article, collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take effort to piece this case together, but it can be done later once you're done inspecting them up close. My cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention. You mean...
The alphanumeric officer? Precinct? Time of revival of the scene?
Non-numeric one with titles. Oh, you mean the titler. Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everything in the RCM does. Why is that? It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right? Right after Revolution, when the organization had a little idea how to do things, it persists in unofficial capacity. Officers use the titles to refer to their work among themselves. Seems to have named the case the Square Bullet Hole Murders. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one. He peeks into the
man with the hole in his head.
That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that to amuse myself. Kill him.
All right.
Nice. He smiles. I pray his loved ones never find out. What happened to him? Rail spike through the head. He died.
Oh my
It was a horrifying
Rail spike through the head. Come on, Kim.
God damn. Shame on him. Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
I think Kim's ever killed 3 men in a bar with a pencil.
Oh my god. There is for precisely one more page, 15 pages near the end that remain untouched by damage. The cheat grid forms a structure of passages breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. To make a paper, use the pen Lena gave you. The tasks are you've completed a flow out kind of green pin 8 pin and a brash forehand similar to the rest of the letters. The words comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect a victim's body. Get body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. Cross out the ones you've already finished. Done all those. Well, besides get body down. To have slash sound across the paper, you're done. It seems to say, and you. Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective and the citizens militia. Now, all that remains is to name the case. Lieutenant,
That's all that remains.
have you by any chance named our case? No, actually, do you have any ideas? If Furies are at home in the mirror, the setting sun, shit on a stick. Actually, I don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit on a stick. Ha! Yes. He was actually laughing. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate it. Ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this reference if it's idiots or cockfingers. They're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and cockfingers were in this case. So do you have anything less funny?
The Hanged Man, probably.
Great. That's great. This is actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. He flips the pages of the notebook. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good that we sorted this out. Okay. Can I read these case files now?
Kim explain the system.
Oh.
Okay.
Fuck. It's possibly yes. Easy no. You come up with a small
archaeological system to reorder the remains of your past works. At the moment, all they do is fall apart in your hands. Some dates and the numeric titular system is all you have.
Okay. Spot the clip. Damage ledger. An aluminum block runs the width of the board, binding down all the paper on the paper. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping all these papers together. A regular pencil is tipped worn down, has attached to it. Run your fingers across the aluminum.
You're gonna slice your finger open.
Do we do it?
No!
Enough of the clip. Back. A bunch of sodden papers say. Browse the yellow papers. Thin translucent copier papers, some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes like marching armies. These look like official forms waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out according to the type of form. What types of forms are there? 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are the field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. Anything, or do we just go down the list? Monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. Station call. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and the time the person appeared to be specified. Precinct police station below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in print, so small that could be considered downright cute. Field autopsy. Dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see within the parameters of the deceased human form, waiting to be filled with age, sex, condition of internal organs. Just close out them. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Find wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within the pathetic mess. You feel better. It recovered our health. Okay.
All right, let's put the ledger away for now.
Let's smell the ledger.
All right, we need to get this body down. We've talked about this for the last every episode.
3 episodes.
This has been our end goal, and we still haven't done it.
Literally, probably the first thing we should have done, but. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we can go over here. Now we need to talk to someone that could actually help us, though.
We need to go to all the union workers right there.
Like over here?
Yeah. Well, that's a big guy. He could probably help.
Yeah.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
And yells towards the harbor gates. This voice is the loudest in the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. I am the law. What's going on here?
The union shut down all the work because it's a mandatory
I guess,
union.
yeah, but I mean, oh well.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
He turns on you, full head taller
Here
than
to
anyone
fuck
else.
with us? Beat the honest worker down?
No.
Why should I? No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work. Right to work. Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I actually have some questions for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, scab.
The loitering man hollers in return.
I guess we gotta go talk to... No, because we need help getting the body down.
Well, okay, hold on. Do you think that these people, since they're actually the strikers, do you think that they would actually help us with this?
They're the strike breakers.
Strike
They're against
breakers.
the strike.
Yeah. So do you think that they would actually help
Well,
us?
yeah, because if the murder gets
Because
solved,
if
potentially
they
the
could-
factory would open back up
Yeah.
again.
Okay. So I guess what exactly is your goal here to keep on, or should we just look, who are all of them?
I guess let's look around. Maybe we'll find somebody else we can interact with.
Honest men and women with the rights to work, to be useful, not toys for the corporate interest. The man runs his hands through his steadily graying military haircut. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in the time of crisis. If union fucks don't want us to work, they ought to let who don't want to work. I have a question. Do you think why all these men follow your leadership? You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No, they follow the rules of the market, the rules of economy, because they were given a job to do. What's exactly your goal? We're promised to work. Points to here, but we'd be in there working if the bastards hadn't shut down the gates. You're unable to breach the entrance. Alright, sure. Main gate's locked. Wouldn't take a heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get through the secretary's office. Stairs, doors locked. The guard blocking the way to access panel. I don't mean that scrawny punk either. He looks the doctor. Oh, it's fucking.
Yeah, head measure.
Whatever. Wait.
Storming in isn't gonna just
No.
start the harbor though. Like,
Yeah, he's a giant measure. Won't let your workers by. The access panel is right behind him. How bad could one be? You seem capable. Bad. He glares at you standing on a narrow bridge. He's gotten his strategic position, and he's trained. Don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. It's no joke. And my men are tired, hungry, and they're workers, not fighters. Well, you talk to him. Like civilized folk, you mean? The man who rubbed his nose. These naive fucks don't understand civilized. Would be better for a neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in anyway. No. We give up eventually, or get drunk, leave the button unguarded, and we charge. Rubs his jaw, perfect like bearded square wedge. I mean, we're not really getting anywhere. No?
So, how'd you like our harbor?
he's
It's
asking
nice
about
enough.
the harbor, so yeah.
But it's but a rest area on the path leading across the open plains. He knows solemnly. Then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face. Right, you talk to the boss eye to eye. Like men in the plane, if you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. The weasel of it turns out he has one hell of a
Colonial mug collection.
But we weren't supposed to go in. So if we say that we went in, then it'll kind of just tell us that we fucked up. We need to go back to talk to the boss anyways. Maybe he can organize some people to get the body down. Like,
Maybe.
that's Measurehead up there.
Oh no, he's the other way, isn't he?
Yeah, over there.
Yeah, he's in the big.
We got another hour. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this?
It's a locker. Oh, a file cabinet.
Someone I've forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave paperwork lying around like this. Let's see what's inside. Should we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
What?
Oh, there we go. Open smoothly. Inside is a browse the folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into the Revachol from outside world, from Monday, Grand, and even Imara. And materials being handed over to the companies inside Revachol. Coal City, La Delta, Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. Anything else? Browse them. It's hard to make sense of this thick company files, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines go blurry. Yeah. We should be able to do this. Should be able to. Yeah. Whatever's hidden there is hidden well. Construction isn't enough. Only by trained accountant with the background in logistics would ever be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little hand-written note stuck to the side of a drawer. Look at the note. It appears to be a to-do list written on large, uneven capital letters. Remember Leo.
Leo.
Everett's shoes, special whirling bullshit. Water, Everett's plants, sweep officer floor, more banners.
Oh, this is Leo's to-do list.
Yeah. All items have been crossed out.
Oh.
All errands of Everett.
Hey, we leveled up.
One of his aides must have left it nothing incriminating here. Okay. Oh, there's something I do need to do. Because it doesn't matter what, we get a copyright strike no matter what. So, every single time, so I'm just turning the music off. It kind of sucks, but like we kind of have to. We just, I don't want to deal with one every single time.
We gotta level up too.
Yeah, we did. What are you thinking this time?
I don't know.
Postcard.
Worth 450.
Oh, hell yeah.
We are a damn superstar.
We get -1 drama, though.
How?
They're office shades.
But our visual calculus goes up.
Means that we look smart.
Let's do it.
Yeah?
If we ever need to do something for drama, we can always take them off.
Yeah.
Plus, it goes with our crowbar somehow.
Okay. Oh, fuck, man. See, the thing is I don't know what is impressive. I don't know what is precedent. I don't know what we really need. We seem to use logic like all the fucking time, dude.
Yeah, it would be nice to have higher logic. Always nice when people have higher logic.
Yeah, sure. We're kind of just putting points in randomly just because I don't
know what to
really know what to put it in. I don't know. Like, it feels like everything is important, so it doesn't really. If you put it up in something, it doesn't matter what you put it in. You know, like at least you're making something go up. Okay.
Mr. Dubois,
What
a
the
pleasure as
fuck?
always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you're
Fuck is
already
that thing?
sat on that chair.
Some type of bug.
Yeah, that's a big
With
fucking
wings
bug.
and a stinger.
Yeah.
You're going to use a meat cleaver?
Sheath.
Oh. Like, it's on your computer.
Oh, and it just fucking flew. Okay. Well, if it pops back up, hopefully it doesn't, sting us. Okay, can we discuss the murder now?
Can you help me get a dead body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging behind the hotel cafeteria. Oh my. Don't take it, but why would I get involved in the matter? Mr. Clare, man was hanged in the car with a cargo belt, the steel reinforced cargo belt. Safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us as a stain on the neighborhood. Yeah, the belt thing. You're a community leader.
We
Help
try
your
to call him
community
out
out.
on that, yeah.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. He licks his fat lips and smiles. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. He picks up his handset radio on the right, clicks a button. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body and a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they seem to need to be taken down. And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. Oh, fuck, it's the big dude.
What big dude?
It's the big guy, the fucking measurehead.
Really?
Race science.
Yeah.
That's the only other person.
So his name is Jean?
I guess so. Jean-Luc.
Okay.
And yes, that's a yes to getting the body down. No to race science. He hangs up and turns back to you. And you find Jun down the gates. He turns back to you. He is a big, impressive one. Tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy.
While he's getting the body down, we can pass the...
We could open up the gates.
Let's try and see if we can get past where he was standing now, before we go down there.
Open up the door, or do you want to just...
Yeah, let's
get the
tell
body
him
down
just
first?
so maybe he'll give us our gun back.
Okay, I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. He says with a smile, one question, you didn't actually happen to stumble upon what's inside, did you? There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggested and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
I want to lie to him.
So we just didn't go inside. You're right, Harry. Only you had to unlock the door. He gives you a clever look, which you did, so we're all good here. Now let's get down to the brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. He pretends to roll up his sleeves. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good.
See,
you're not going to fucking help us.
The thing is, like, even if he knows that we're lying, he now knows that we don't have a problem lying to him.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't control this relationship.
See, okay, my thing is that he's obviously not going to fucking help us. He's going to do literally everything in his power to hinder our fucking investigation because he knows it's his boys that are the ones that fucking did it and he covered it up.
Very possible.
He's not going to help us. All I want is the gun back. Literally, that's it. There's a collection of coins. Nope, can't say that because we just lied to him.
He said the lynching and the strike are related. How?
By now, I'm sure you figured out what the dead man's working for with the bad guys. Wild Pines sent to scare us another violent measure on of the top hats against us flat caps. What do you mean?
No clue what you're talking about, dude.
This strike is the culmination of many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut down the strike by sending armed mercenaries. You mean our victim? He nods gravely. A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in a peaceful protest, united with the spirit of fellowship. And they sent hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire.
Wait. You're peaceful protesters, and they sent in a guy that's a security contractor, and y'all take it upon your liberty to assume that he's going to try and mow you down, so y'all kill him instead?
Yeah.
This game was made in 2020, right?
Either 2020 or 2019. Let me do a quick looky look. Yep, October 15th, 2019. So last year. Okay. I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from the proxy wars in Yeza, Samin, and Sarazmiza. You name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing that they didn't do is kill the village elephant. There's a really good answer here, my dude.
What? I'm sorry.
All right, so basically he's saying that the company that the mercenary works for went out into a bunch of other places and raped, pillaged, burned all this other kind of stuff, and said that the only thing that they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on, you have a village elephant? Yes. Sorry, I gotta...
It's all good. Important stuff. No, Harry, the elephant is a metaphorical, and so is the village. So that means that they didn't do that. You just said that the village was metaphorical, but yet you literally just said that they fucking rape, pillage, and burn villages. So what is it? But mercs and their brutality are very real. You're making the scene to suit your personal interests. There's nothing that is actually going on. They are just mercs. Mercs do what mercs do. Like, they get paid to do something. You are literally covering up a fucking murder that you thought was justified, even though to just save your own skin. Go on. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I've seen the luxury of staying in my container. You see, if I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. Wait. Okay. So this is Wall-E. It's Wall-E, right? Where they just float around, and he's literally the beginning stage of Wall-E. They move the container. Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But being about me and my fun container, he face turned serious. The killers of the company hired. I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, and a little rapey. He shakes his head. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out in trees. What makes you think the Wild Pines negotiator can't control them? Harry, he said, I will... That is annoying as fuck. The fact that he's only talking to me and not the lieutenant. He says, ignoring the lieutenant, what you need to realize is we dock workers are no pushovers. We got grit, Harry. The whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we'll push back. And when we do, he raises his fingers, we push to kill. He's literally admitting that he fucking... Okay, seeing that bug has got me paranoid. I don't know where it went. Which is even worse. I'm gonna have to look after the stream. 'Cause I don't need it making a nest in something. Who exactly did the pushing? There's a militant wing inside the Union, a group of people whose duties involve manual labor but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. Sounds like a bit like organized crime. They're like you guys, he nods to you, and the idealistic people who want to make sure the bad things don't happen, and if they already have, well, punishment must follow. And again, this sounds like organized crime. It does. So these idealists killed our victim. One day, Titus Hardy, leader of the peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, Boss, socialist democratic favor drove us to take upon ourselves to kill this beast and with burden the land. Catch you up on what...
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, so I'm going to take a second and explain what was going on.
I came back and they were talking about socialist democratic people.
This guy is fucking out of it. So essentially, he's straight up saying that he runs the place like a mob. He is literally saying that he is running this like organized crime. There is a faction inside the Union that is militaristic and actually does the peacekeeping, quote unquote, that they do. And that the leader of the peacekeepers literally went up to him and was like, we gotta kill this beast of a man that who apparently was rapey and was messing with a bunch of people and all this other kind of stuff. He's also contradicted himself like 3 fucking times, but that's fine. And another thing, I think he's pretty racist as well, for the simple fact that he is refusing to address Kim. He only talks to us. Every single time that Kim asks him a question, he
was also the fact he probably thinks that we're a little bit easier to trick than Kim. But he could also.
But why the fuck?
I really love the problems with certain aspects of society that this game.
It really is like showing
it's not saying, hey, this is definitely what would happen, but it's like, hey, this is one of the worst case scenarios, and you gotta watch out for it.
There you are, you little shit. I missed. Where the fuck did it go?
It's gone again. It's alright, Seth. It's not gonna hurt us.
Alright. Okay. He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. And he chuckles. I gave them 2 weeks paid to leave and told them to lay low and avoid
retaliation.
Are you worried you might be we might arrest them for this? Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. They are not the kind of men who get arrested. They are Martinet's boy, tough and gritty.
What? Dude, can we haul this dude in?
Oh yeah, by the way, his office is in a crate and he doesn't move around. He has a crane pick him up and move his office.
What the hell? Oh my god, can we take him to jail?
I'd like to see the man who takes them in, he chuckles. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them. You're literally saying you are embedding criminals. Oh my fucking god, dude. If he just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried at all. Okay.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. He slams his fist onto us. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor worker in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in settlement security contractor. The strike was over, and the workers' right to wear protective footwear. Hurry.
I don't believe that.
These guys turn up and start beating people. That's what I tell you, Harry. I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding, and I'm sure that as hell not surprised at any of this army scrubs on the
Hear me out. What if he hired the mercenaries?
And is trying to stage his own coup?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's not the fucking smartest dude in the house, but why would he do it?
I don't know about him not being the smartest dude in the house right now. Like,
he's confident for the wrong fucking reasons.
What can we do to this dude? We're not even a real police force. Like,
no, we're not, because there isn't really law here.
Yeah, like,
fuck.
This
You're
dude
right.
has like authority on tap.
So the scabs were organized by the security contractor. You said it. Hell, the fist slam was on the disc again. One of those guys will look big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that do not just happen to show up during strikes. That does sound quite unlikely. Yes, a big diet of reading Elysium against scabs against the like is colossal.
He works at a harbor. He has a military haircut. He might be former military.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. It's what you were saying. He's not scared of them. He likes the fact that they are on strike and all this other kind of stuff. But okay, here's my one thing. What does he actually gain from a strike?
More
PR
power.
Or power?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can literally shut down this whole harbor if he wants to.
Got you.
He's proven that. Like, he controls everything here. Let's go see if we can get past head measurer, or Jean-Luc as we now know him, and like.
Was it a good talk? He leans back, suddenly worried. I'm not sure we made much leeway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck,
We did.
I really wanted to shoot this with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel I wanted you to feel like Mr. Mayonnaise, and yet, of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. Great sadness comes over him, but it's like I can't completely trust you yet. Yes, Harry, it's like I can't fully trust you. If you're not a man of the left, he says, slowly shaking and says, I want to, but I just can't. Man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too, must be in the past, by men who aren't social democrats.
No, rhetoric is right here, not empathy.
Yeah. You're right not to trust me. Take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. I'm not a man of the left. So what do you mean I'm more left than you are?
This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what I don't know about that. I do what my heart tells me to do, but we're supposed to be pretty, nonpartisan in our police work.
But this also is a big fucking way of like, do we get our gun back depending on what we fucking say right here?
No. Not with Kim here.
But obviously it matters of what we say.
Yeah. But I also don't want to make the wrong choices and end up working for this dude.
Well, we need our fucking gun. Because he can just hold that over our head forever. Kind of stuck.
I think it's best right now to stay centrist and say that we're not left nor right.
And we do what our heart tells us.
Yeah, like...
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry?
Yeah.
Does it tell you to forget about it, or do you think it wants to be found? He picks up something around his teeth. I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
Yep.
And what would this entail? Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on a piece of paper. He pulls out an envelope and then mail it to my account in La Delta.
I want to know Kim's.
Kim, what do you think of this? It depends. I don't know. I don't think what we just got from Mr. It was very useful. He studies over, but he thinks it's your call. As I said, it weighs on me heavily. He bows his head in shame, then looks up and smiles. But once we get really talking, warmly hand you the keys to Martinet, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing. No, you're fucking not. You're really not going to.
You've already told us who's behind this killing.
Find what are the signatures for. Find if it happens to be there, then I can ask him. What is it for? I mean, we kind of have to fucking accept as well. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinique. It will be righteous. We're going to get those teenagers off guards and on roller skates. Nameless little street in the coast with old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more. He's fucking leveling a neighborhood for probably another fucking factory.
Maybe. What will happen to the current occupants?
They're just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings right next to a new fancy youth center designed by my best architects from Stella Monet. Oh, this game, dude. Oh my fucking god, this game.
We
I don't
can't
want to
do it, but like we're
not going to get. We need our fucking gun, but how long is he going to string us on?
Exactly.
You know,
I say we say no. We need to take power from this dude. We need to let this dude know that holding our gun over our head isn't the way to get stuff done.
Yep. Okay. I'm not going to do this. Perfectly acceptable. He smiles. No one's going to force you to do anything, but I don't know anything about that gun of yours. You see, I'm a very vengeful man, Harry. Part of how I got where I was. Well, I can be quite nasty sometimes. But good news is, the moment you change your mind and you want to look into this matter, just tell me. We'll be buddies again. He smiles pleasantly. And he shrugs. Okay, fine. What? How is this up? Whatever. See you soon,
Debardieu.
big man. Just kidding, but not too much. Oh, I fucking hate it, dude. But if we could find our gun, like if we actually found it, then that would take all power from him. And I know it sounds stupid, but what if it actually is in that fucking crate?
I know.
Like, I get the entire game is literally just leading you on to in the sense of your gamer attitude of it's literally just a crate. Why are you acting like this? But
it's not.
It's
just a
actually
crate.
not.
It's not just a crate.
Fuck, we needed to level up.
Eventually, this might happen.
Okay, hold up. Let me put a note to start leveling up our rhetoric. Okay. Okay, now we gotta go see Measurehead. Okay, but here's my question: while he's essentially lifting the body off, do we open up the gates?
Wait, let's try to pass him. Let's try to go past where he was standing.
Or is he
before.
just gonna follow behind us the entire
No, because I
time?
think he said we could meet him downstairs, so he might have moved from his position already.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that's the case, because then maybe we can walk past there.
And they said that the fucking console was past him.
Yeah, he's guarding it.
Nope.
Nope, he's still there. Well, I guess let's talk to him and see. We're pretty damn close to Measurehead.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Show him the mug. He does not so much glance at the object. It's your kind of thing. Stop showing me this pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Ever told you to help us get the body down?
So it was you. You surrounded the harbor wall and display his athletic prowess to reach my superior, and then give me an order. I salute you. Your cunning. I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Well, thank you.
Cool. But while I'm gone, someone will stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. He turns to the lieutenant. Both of you.
Fuck yeah.
That me openly showing the people that you're taking the Union side.
Let's wait, because we can do the panel.
You want to open up the doors?
Yeah.
All right. Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Let's go.
Is that it right there?
I think so.
So you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently so.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. The woman twirls her hair. Katya, by the way. You hear that? Lieutenant looks towards the yard. Sounds like he's. That sounds he's breaking something. Yeah, John Luke must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
Yeah, I also wish I could see it. So maybe we can get away. Oh.
Rent a cops, blah blah blah, guarding the bridge like average lapdogs. And who are you? The lieutenant fires back. What is it? Your business here? Why are your clothes 4 times smaller than for you? Too small for you.
Damn.
Yes, I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop. I am corrupt every option I get. That's none of your business.
Yeah.
Shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing
It's Kuna.
Behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him past him.
Damn it. What?
Fucking hell,
That's
dude.
bullshit. We should have been able to open the door. There's no reason we shouldn't have.
Corpse has been removed from the tree. He brushes wood and flakes off his hands. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with the race victory today.
Number one.
There's been no side choosing. We did what we needed to keep order. Yeah. And what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see. Fuck, dude.
That's bullshit. Damn it. The game made us become unionized.
Well, we thought we could fucking do something that apparently we couldn't.
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit. This game's been pretty open world for the rest of it.
Like, literally let us do whatever we wanted. But, whatever.
But when a dude walks away, we can't turn on the panel that he would. We need to talk to this dude and, like, apologize.
Right to work! Right to work!
Oh, okay.
Doesn't.
Game on!
Yeah.
I'm sure that fucking does something, though. Windows are clearly recently washed. You can see the lawyer. Lawyer means capital with personal belongings, sticker, insignia. Kind of stickers, insignia. Collector of honor, strength, purity, and large metal pendant hangs from the rearview mirror. A pendant that features a sun crowned with wavy rays. Wasn't that
The flag?
the flag? No, the flag was multiple suns, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
What about the back seat? Oh, Josh, several suns and wheel sewn into the. Yep. Racist nationalist paraphernalia. He grits his teeth. Not usually in the Spartan. This is our guy. Nods towards the racist lorry driver. Yeah. Lorry belongs to this tough guy. Likely, yes. The guy's proud of who he is, draped all over it. So this is his, I'm guessing. Oh. Old mommy stands in the middle of Traffic Island, pointing to the sea. It looks like it has been reassembled piece by piece, secure and mounted into the air with aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who is this? I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest Philippian kings of Revershaw, son of Philip II, the opulent father of Philip IV the Insane. Felipe. Wait. What? Wait. Oh, yeah, no. Now I go track your mental health in that family. As you look up, you know something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest. What indentations? Wait. What did this king do? What indentations? Something with great kinetic energy. He seems to have impacted the curious bullet. Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting. Lieutenant, has someone shot the king? Okay. He cleans his glasses. Can't see it, but I'll take your word for it. What do you think? Well, Martinet is riddled with bolt holes. This place is a lot of action during the Revolution. The statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke, target practice, or a political statement. I mean,
I mean, it could also just be like a random.
It could be, because there was, like, random bullet holes everywhere. No, it's not connected.
No, it's definitely not connected to the murder.
Just target practice.
Yeah.
Why not? He shrugs. What this shows us as guns are not uncommon here, and people still shoot them. Sometimes kings. Kings, okay. Yeah. Right. Sure.
Bodies down. Where are we? What the hell? Wait.
We're the
okay.
restaurant's over there. We're just in. We never really went down here, and we still need to talk to all these people. I was just doing a slight exploration.
I'm guessing he like ripped the whole branch off, or maybe knocked the whole tree down.
I'm thinking he knocked the tree down. Yep. Corpse lies on the ground, and an absolutely demolished pinewood branch is gently laid on the side. Beautiful. How so?
I don't wanna like say that head measure is like a super duper awesome guy. I don't want to give him that much credit.
Down. Mr. Measure has done a good job. Lieutenant nods approvingly. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim was ready for field autopsy. A field autopsy? Yes, he's covered his nose and lists R1 investigation of the scene, 2 initial examination of the 3 field autopsy, 4 transportation of the body to the morgue. We're on number 3. Fuck off, Kuno. Fuck off, other Kuno. We don't have something. Don't we have something else to do? Cut his. Got it.
Don't we have something else to cut his shit open? Or got it. Good boy.
It's not about cutting. He squints over the course, and no, you and I are detectives. Honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work.
Honorary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able. Usually after 5 to 8 years of field work, mine is lieutenant detective. I don't think I'm a detective. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a detective.
You are. Your station would not be assigned to you on this case if you weren't. Now, the way I see it, he looks at the corpse with some disgust. It is either this or we complete the initial interviews. We have already met Everett. The only thing that leaves is partner. There's one town negotiating the strike. She should have information.
Let's just get this done. We need to get this body done.
Or does that lock something out? You wouldn't think it would, but I don't.
because we still have to eventually have the interviews too.
So let's just do this.
Yeah.
Tell me something, dead man.
You know what? He might actually tell us something. He has before.
Tried to remove his boots. Tell me something, dead man.
Oh, we already did all this. Alright, try to remove his boots.
But Kim is here.
So?
Remember he fucking got onto us about, like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That ruins the body and all that other kind of stuff. So I guess what is field autopsy? Come on, officer. He pulls out the latex gloves. You know what field autopsy. You've done hundreds of them. You have another pair of gloves? No. We have glove hunting to do.
Honestly, yeah, because we don't want the body to go to the morgue now. I forgot about the boot thing.
Yeah. Let's not go glove hunting, please. Let's use a diversion. Let's use diversion of labor I perform. While you take notes, we just fill this in, right? Showing the red autopsy form. That's right. Dead man stares at you in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper It's covered in boxes and lists describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11 field info form needs filling out. It begins with begin 1 assistant. Begin 1 assistant. Let's jump ahead to 3-part summary that follows on this autopsy.
Just do it.
Assistant.
Yeah.
That's you. Only the first question, and I already don't know the answer because we don't know our name. Not an energetic start to an autopsy. I agree. Let's just leave it empty. Lies there indifferent to your retrograde amnesia. Next to the box says coroner's case no.
Oh shit.
Short.
Wait, that's like him.
Oh,
like
okay.
KK
So
57 precinct.
precinct 57 followed by the date is 8:03. The time of arrival is 8:15. He's indexed this case himself, not you. Shouldn't we follow the coroner's case under me? Technically, I arrived at the scene before you. And just write it down.
Yeah, because we don't know our name.
Next, name. NA date of birth. NA age. Roughly 50. Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to be on the young side.
I'm gonna write 42.
You know, it's race. Mondial?
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 I don't know.
Aztecian. Pudgy mess of curdled meat. It looks neither Mondial nor any other sex.
Fucky.
Cool monster exclaims. Male.
He's gonna have sex.
Fucky. Male. Nor does he look male with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face. Date of birth, we're still going with March 4th, 51. Right, sure.
Wait, how did we get that?
I have no idea. He looks over your shoulder. Body
date of death.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I was like, it is 51.
Is non-applicable. Wait, what else? He looks over number 9. Body identified is non-applicable. Case number is same as the coroner's case. Motionless. 11. Evidence of treatment. None. At least none after initial. Agreed.
Yeah.
Silent and odd, the lieutenant places his glove hand on the corpse as in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's stations of the breath, religious in nature. Hold up, pre-doctor and burial rites. It took him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in the Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind the fucking whatever road. Yes. Lieutenant Nick Fearbosh put his hand on the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside. This is dark. What the fuck? Elsewhere yet, and a beast female sits in the wicker chair, her silhouette ball-like against the window outside Greenhorn. The day is turning dim as Sergeant Mac Torson, hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead, nothing more than anything else. And so across Jamrock Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath. What the fuck? We should start the postmortem. What the fuck was all this? This S2 corpse. So this is obviously something in police history and stuff like that. 42 bodies. What the fuck happened?
The revolution?
Maybe? I cannot feel Kim Sanders is no longer meaningfully interacts with the surroundings of a thicket box. Oh, wait. Did you aim the gun at Kuno? We did not.
We don't have our gun.
We don't have our gun yet. Kim tried to shoot it.
The body.
The body.
The belt.
And missed.
He hit it. It just didn't take the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, so thick boxes of list red copier paper and tries to answer why. External examination ceremony, internal examination, description of injuries. Just
try to remove the dead man's boots. We gotta see his feet, man.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
Yeah, I know.
Let's not turn this into some kind of circus. Okay, so you can give a sneak out of your room maybe after he's gone to sleep.
Try to remove the dead man's boots again.
No. Just go down the list.
Yeah.
Alright. Clothes. He begins. Deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. I think, let's see, he turns the body on its side and checks the underwear labor. An inexpensive size M, color white. Red hair. Let's see. Something more, write it down, sure. Boots are ceramic. I actually, if it gives us the option, I'm not going to write down the boots. Removal is left for processing.
Omit the boots.
Omit the boots. When am I going to get that? It'd be clever for you to omit the boots altogether, sire. Wait, sire? Huh? Fucking what?
Drama. Fucking drama.
If you kept them for yourself, you ought to. You have deserved them more than omit the boots. Tattoos, he stands up, feet are planted on either side of his body. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo resembling of a national pattern. It reaches the side of his heart. Ink is blue, white, and blue and white. Assistant has color photograph. Wait, what time is it? Oh, we got 20 minutes. Okay. Of the markings to be added as case files, document A1 photos taken of the scene using a
Trigot Mini.
Guess
that's
down,
a
sure.
type of camera.
I guess.
Oh yeah, it's that one.
He has the
because remember we asked to keep the picture.
The deceased has a cargo around his neck, tied with hangman's knot, color yellow, length 3 meters. There's a buckle on the other end. He produces a measuring tape, well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consisting with the age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature. He actually changed it.
Yeah.
He was like, oh yeah, he's like 50 or something. I was like, actually, it looks more like go with a little bit younger, and he's actually going with younger. Like, little attention to detail. That's really nice. Body hair is light brown, distinguished with age. He kneels down to get a better look. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back short. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on.
Yes.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to the touch, not different from a living person after a swim. Stroke his hair gently. The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair starts tingling your hand like keep petting him. Or as your hand hair off the brains of the dead man. These are bumps and dips of the skull, an alien landscape. They're dead, man. You were someone's child. It's all over now. There, baby.
Why not?
We're already going too far. Lieutenant watches you in silence. That was some sick shit. He coughs, limited. It consists with hanging. Head was congested. Contours are present of the head, chest, and thighs. That was really funny.
Consistent with the stones thrown, low velocity. Fucking low velocity, the kid explodes. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity. It pays no heed. In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, consistent with predation.
I love how Kim just consistently throws shade at Kuno.
Yeah, we'll just write it down. We ain't fucking playing to Kuno.
Yeah, no. Ligature mark. The lieutenant produces a small folding knife with the other hand pulling out the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester.
Don't miss. Stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious that the material cannot be cut. The steel wiring, he contends breathless. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the mark. You got just the right tool for this. The chain cutters. Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Pet the chain cutters.
Good thing. Yeah. Yeah.
The hangman Oh,
I mean, our morale
gained
was
another
already
one.
max.
It's weird noticing it. Joyce, little bubble of rot from his nose. Good things we got. Pull the change. Always good to think ahead. Now he points to the rope, squeezed to the dead man's neck. We need to cut those to the mark, but carefully with as much precision as you can. Blah blah blah. You're fucking doing the same thing.
Yes, I'm Kuno's pig. I agree. I'm not your pig, Kuno.
Look for a good spot to cut.
Yeah.
See if that actually makes a difference. Around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling at edges. Oh, fuck.
You think the back?
Huh?
You'd think, like, cutting at the back, there would be more looseness because the body would have slowly...
Fuck it. Let's just hope that we do it.
Oh,
thank God. Oh, that one would have been really bad.
We would have had Kuno's respect.
Oh my God. I don't fucking care about Kuno's respect. After some deliberation, let's go. Yeah, fucking let's go. All right. After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together and sweat forming on your brow. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut of the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing a dead man's neck. Wow. And a dark mark around it. Kneels closer, running faster until there's a gap. The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap on the mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck. Hemorrhaging is observed. Yeah, okay. Making sure that I fucking said that right. Is observed on the skin above and below the mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent of a drop of 1 or 1.5 meters. Write it down. Chest is intact. He presses down normal contour. Abdomen is
protuberant.
Pelvis intact. Genitalia. He pulls down the man's underpants.
What's gonna happen?
What they've been waiting for ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible. Is male
the genital? No.
Yes.
Pet the there, baby.
Okay, yeah, just write it down and move on. Back to the symmetrical and intact. He struggles to turn the corpse on his side. I thought he said turn on the corpse. I was like, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time doing that, dude. Kim, stop. Just because we stroked his hair doesn't mean to do anything else. Upper and lower extremities are intact but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries in the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller residual scars too, numerous of count, covering about 30% of his skin. From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal of accumulation indicates long and active combat duty. Yeah, he was a
security
merc.
Contractor.
Yeah, scarring is intensive, way more than a law official's. Well, yeah. Should we?
Yeah.
I guess. We may have a real museum of battles, wars. Write it down. Last item, hands. He takes his hands and inspect them, then move on to the other hand. Pick up the hand. Do we hold his hand?
Pick up the hand so that he can inspect it better.
His flesh is cold, icy. Pleased to meet you. Where are you from? What's your name? I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cap de Soda. And your name is Kobo. Il Kobo. What can I do for you, Il Kobo di Coputo? Fuck me. It's good.
Did you like it when I stroked your hair? Could you imagine if we were saying all this out loud?
Are we not?
No, there's no quotation marks around that one.
Oh, I really hope we are. I did, Kobo. I did. I mean, when I was just a small boy before this happened to my face and body, you did me a kindness there. We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean. Hands are clean. The lieutenant concludes the dead man's fingers slip from your hand. Cold and Sasha's like, no sign of injury from struggling.
Were we expecting any?
I was, maybe just not seeing them. Honestly, it's the stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Write it down. Sorry about that. Whoa, he turns on his side to breathe. It's not enough. He buries his face into the sleeve of his jacket. You hear a muffled voice. That's all of external. Well done. What's next? Internal.
Oh my gosh.
Central nervous system, he says. That concludes the abruptly. I have nothing. Do you have anything for this man's central nervous system? You don't even have a joke. Nope. Oh, we fucking failed. That's why.
Oh.
Musculoskeleton purge fluid is coming from the mouth. He gets close to the swollen mouth hole, eyes squinting from the fumes, not injury related. Eyes and tongues are protuberant. Hydrobone, let's see. With the eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. Rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purging fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous. You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like creaking of an old house. Okay.
Yeah, jack that fucker up. What the fuck?
The hyoid bone
is fractured. He says after a while, the rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. Respiratory system, he stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. Oral cavities show no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after the combat wound. Mouth got teeth replaced and stuff like that. Hemorrhaging present in musculin in the lips and mouth. Look inside the dead man's mouth. No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again. You straight in the mouth of his.
Look deeper inside.
Oh. It's hard once you taste once more you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. Contraction. Your throat pumps a little something from your stomach, and you keep in your mouth. You're forced to swallow. Just keep looking. Inside you see darkness, just a mess of meat and darkness. There are ancient mysteries down there, Cobalt. Ask me later. The mouse snaps shut before you. Present is mucus. Write it down, sure. His brow. Hepatobiliary. We're not good at
something to do with blood, right?
Just do we not have any, or just write in a question it, or
do we not? Yeah, let's question it, because now I'm curious.
He looks at the core stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. Are you a hepatology expert? I don't think so. Neither am I. And that's it. That's it. Same for toxicity and serology. Both. Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge in there. The
completionist in me wonders
if there's something we could still do.
Yes.
Like toxicity screening, he looks at the monster at this stage. I doubt processing will find you anything, even if I doubt even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request, right? Toxicity request. Yeah, we questioned it a little bit. Okay, sure. Cardiovascular, the body exhibits lividity in lower extremities. Feet, hands, and neck are visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal, he breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field of the list. He looks around to the ground. Pool of this will do. And he touches the corpse, bloated briefly. He says, digested simply a fold, food in stomach, voila. Keep the voila. Yeah. What's next on the list? Description of injuries. My God, this whole thing is going to take 20 minutes.
But the body's going to be done, man.
Oh my God.
End of this episode, finally finishing our first task.
Literally the first thing that was on our to-do list, and we're 3 episodes in, fucking 6 hours later, finally figured it out. Let's see. He tells us.
We leveled up.
Oh yeah, we did. We fucking leveled up through all of this. Like, now that we're actually doing stuff, we're leveling up. Imagine that. Instead of wandering around aimlessly.
I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. He tilts his head. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest. The mark encircling the neck. You need these. You'll need 3 fields. Leave the 4th one too.
I guess let's just continue.
Bite marks. Head, chest, and scalp bite marks, injuries.
The 4th one is probably for the rock, but for the rocks from Kuno.
Does not need to be consulted. In your opinion, officer, beneath the description are 2 boxes. Okay, wait. This is non-fatal. This is postmortem.
He was dead.
Agreed. Next injury, contusions. So the scalp bleeds from a postmortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the room early inflammatory response. Perpetrator of the scene has confessed to causing this postmortem.
Okay, so that's what the 4th one is then. At maximum velocity, fucko.
He has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity. Write it down. Coagulated blood sticks to the scalp and the chest where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath is a description of 2 blocks. It's non-fatal. This is post-mortem. Right, next, this is... Wait.
Ligature marks.
No, hold up. What's the 4th injury field for? Nothing, just in case. Okay. Turn the page back.
Wait, why?
I don't know. I don't get that. Let's just finish the autopsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark red abbreviated literature mark encircling the neck with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The humanoid bone is fractured, and this is most definitely the fucking thing that did him in. See hemorrhaging on the skin above below the literature mark. Depth of the mark 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing at the neck. So it broke his neck on fall.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he would be clawing. Below the note, 2 customary marks were ticked. The man has head jerks. Awaiting your judgment. The ring around his neck is visible. This is the fatal
Unless
injury.
he was dead before they hung him.
I mean, but wouldn't we have found something on that? Unless it was like a fucking needle or something like that. But
I doubt that. All right, I guess that's the fatal one.
Yeah, that's it. He cracks an uneasy smile. We have established cause of death. That's not much, and leaves it too much to be questioned. But there's a start. We fucking leveled up twice, dude. Hell yeah.
All right.
He produces a small black plastic roll from his jacket. Body bag. Let's wrap this up. Pronounce the field autopsy
Wait,
over.
Mr. just carries body bags in his jacket.
Fuck, I guess. How did it go? Well, we established a probable cause of death. Some would say that's a goal of an autopsy. We also requested a toxicological screening, and that was thorough. With results have arrived in a couple of weeks if we were lucky. I would not hold my breath. What else? Thank you. Awesome for fucking this questioning. We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described all of them in detail. What is there to say given the circumstances? It was a professional field autopsy. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking
We don't
go.
know the assistant's name, but...
We won't ever. It's Pobo. That's who it is. I need a copy of the autopsy form. Then I will drive him to...
But maybe he'll do it like tomorrow.
Hopefully that he doesn't start reading it now and sees that we leaved out the boots.
Oh, maybe he won't like...
For processing, he looks at the dead man one more time, then slips out of the red paper in his hand, then the corpse again. He's thinking, did I miss something? I'm sure we did get everything. There's always something.
Probably search the body one more time just to make sure.
I tried to move his... Search the body one more thing. I doubt...
Might be worth it. I mean,
established probable cause.
Worst case, we just
fail.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh. Your arm reaches out and your eyes close as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold,
Holy
slippery
shit.
flesh. First with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand. What is this? It's the body, man.
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his swollen lip like a spider. Your hands crawl over the features. Everything is silent.
Put your fingers in his mouth. Wait, there might be something in his mouth.
Crawl up his nostrils. Put your fingers into his mouth. Squeeze his nose.
Maybe we
Which
looked at his
one?
mouth.
Which one do you? Well, we already looked at his mouth first.
But we might not have seen it because it was dark. And hey, remember our island told us that there were hidden secrets in there.
So you want it in the mouth? Dude, I have no idea. We fucking got super lucky. The oral cavity is this cold and moist ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track. Play with it. No, play with it. This feels right.
Yeah, I guess.
Tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, decadent to the touch. From the soft meat, the teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and back in the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look open. Look. Your vision of black and dark red death pried open your naked hands in the studded teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat, and there in the back of his mouth, above the bell of uvula, right there, a soft palate. You see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It's swollen shut, almost vanished, no longer than 0.4 centimeters in radius. The edge appeared darkened. An abrasional collar. This is what we're after.
Fuck yeah.
Should we say it that way? Kim
yeah.
is like, what? Original collar. The lieutenant looks in. There's a pen in his hand. His notebook is copy paper. Kuno is silent. Touch it with your fingers. Gently proceed. Black trickle of liquid runs down down into the throat from the wound. Put your finger in. Your index fits right there. The tunnel of flesh opens up. The tissue damage wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push in both in, you reach through the mouth right into the brainstem. The fuck is... Bro, I'm fucking... feel around first? Or push deeper?
Push deeper.
Your fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It is gelatinous. Its sludge-like structures are damaged too, and the tearing extends into the deep into both hemispheres.
There's a cavity.
Cut right between the both hemispheres.
Yeah.
Lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
He really was dead before they hung him.
Holy shit!
I was just joking.
Okay, no. We need to figure this out.
Time's up.
Fuck the time.
Time's up.
Quivering with all, push deeper. Your fingers are on the way, all the way in now, reaching towards the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of...
We're not wearing gloves.
Oh. Why'd you gotta bring that up, dude? You know I get freaked out about the images in my head, right? Wriggle in. Your fingers reach towards his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly, cold jelly. Strange fluid stems down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp serrated metal. It cuts right into your skin.
Awesome.
Oh fuck. Okay. I feel a solid object right under the skull. Can you get it out? He searches for a pocket for something.
Inspect the skull first. Maybe it'll make.
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of your head, of his head, not your head. That would be bad. Your finger must be pointing straight from the inside. The object is in there, stopped just short of the skull, in the
encephalus.
I guess knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium. We have the makings of a very small exit wound here that leans closer. Forget about the fucking exit wound, Bino.
The pig is wearing him like a fuck puppet.
Is actually okay, yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, and it fucking went up too because we
Yes!
investigated it. All right, let's fucking go.
And one of our things was also don't let down Kunoiz.
What?
One of the positives was don't let down Kunoiz.
Oh my fucking
we had
god.
a +1 on it.
All right. Wait, what all was it? Oh, there's nothing. We couldn't see it. All right, you pick the object between the index and middle finger. It feels sharp like metal. Your face twisting from the pain and contortion. All you need to do is just, I got it. Slowly pull your finger. No, don't say I got it. Slowly pull our fingers out. The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove as you pull out. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, emerges the mouth, covered in the blood in the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower.
He was shot.
He was
with our fucking gun.
Yeah, he was. So he had the gun in his mouth, pulled the trigger, and it didn't. A bullet, the evidence. Drop it in. Bullet falls in the bag, leaving the smatter of blood. Well, we kind of figured that was the case. That the dude was killed with our fucking gun. He raises the bag under his eyes and says, known caliber rifled, some kind of brittle ally fractured. Can I have... No.
Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later. The lieutenant drops the bag in your bloody hand. It feels light. Turns to the notebook. We need to add item to injury list. Injury number 4.
Yep.
Oval entry with a soft palate back of the mouth. High velocity, temporary cavity in the brain issue. Small exit, and he underlines the injury forcefully. How does that sound?
Sounds like heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opinion. Fatal injury. Goddamn right. Yeah. Click goes the pin. And one last thing, we should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. New opinion, non-fatal, post-mortem treatment. He proposing the bullet was the real cause of death and the hanging was an attempt to conceal that fact.
Mm-hmm. It was all treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard, all of it was done after the man was already dead.
So,
right?
yeah. This was a cover-up.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like,
agreed.
The Union is evil.
He nods. I have had my doubts for a while now since I saw that there was no signs of struggle on his hand, no claw marks around his neck.
And this
that was the thing that I brought up. It would either have to break his neck, which isn't that far of a snap. Like, what was that? Like maybe in game 2 foot.
Also, how did they get a live man that would be struggling?
Yeah, he would be struggling.
Like, that was
the
my
entire
main
time.
thing about.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
This is why I'll never join a teachers union.
You get killed. Then there's other signs too, small details. Everything was neatly designed for us to assign probable cause here, as we did full-heartedly. Well, no more.
Wait, so let's just get this straight. Us deciding to be ridiculous and reach into this dude's mouth.
I wonder what Kim was thinking that entire time. He was just like watching us, like we.
And
just
then as soon as we were
mouth.
like, "Hey, there's a hole in his head," Kim was like, "What?
What? You fucking what?
You are a superstar,
fucking superstar." There is, of course, the real possibility that he was both shot and hanged. No. Maybe they just shot him while they... No. Who would do this? Why would anyone do this? I think I need to wash myself. That's a good
Maybe
one.
Maybe the bullet holds more
answers. Yeah.
Sounds smart.
Yes, we should take a closer look at that. I'm certain it has more to tell us.
All right, we know what happens next.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
All right, let's.
Yeah, what happens
proceed.
next?
We need to do our level up, and
we put him in the body bag, carry him to the holding bin of my chemia. The body bag should contain the odor from his duration of the transport. I would drive him to processing, but it's too late to do that today.
We're gonna get to the boots.
I'll do it first thing tomorrow, no problem. One more thing, it was really, really good work, Detective. We fucking impressed Kim. Hell yeah! The words linger on the air of in the air of a basement, far away from the ice cream makers, buzzing to see weird blows outside. Detective, try to remove the dead man's whiskey.
Let's leave him for now. We'll do it in the morning. Let's leave.
Hey, you're finished with the corpse.
No.
Just
let's
leave?
because if we put him in, we might not be able to get the boots whenever Kim's asleep. So if we leave him on the ground right now, so let's just.
Oh well, and we finished our thing.
Awesome.
Thought complete. Guillemette the million.
Bad news. Oh, shit. Oh wait, we've upped our pain threshold though.
Yeah.
And all our psych learning caps
have been raised by 1.
Okay, wait. So this is very important. We need to address. So that means that the numbers that we picked initially, those are our learning caps.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
We know how the leveling works now.
Fuck. Okay. That means our psyche can be like ridiculously fucking high. Fuck, we should have put more in strength. Oh, god damn it.
But also our pain threshold just went up.
Which is nice. Okay, bad news. He did not become a cop. In 38, he was went on a tour for Hinson Yao province in Safre, where he died of an autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yes.
His body was found hanging from... Dude, there's a lot of fucking big words in this, and I'm not good at reading.
God damn it, we're not photosynthesis.
We're not photosynthesis. Hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Silva triode or single wonderland skipped in the background. Yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s. It was, and also as a warning. And this is the guy that we fucking based our life off of, or our whole little like what we did. But also, what the fuck is with this picture, dude?
I don't know.
Awesome.
All right,
so do we start doing the superstar thing as well?
Let's do that. Let's start that next time.
We'll just start it.
Okay.
And we'll level up next time.
Okay. All right.
That's going to be it for this time.
Down.
Bodies down.
Know the cause of
We're
death.
superstar.
Name of this episode will be Guns, Bullets, and Photosynthesis.
Yes. Okay. Let me write that down.
Guns, bullet holes in photosynthesis.
Guns. Bullet holes. And photosynthesis. Fuck yes.
We're detectives.
Dude, this was a really fucking good episode. Holy fuck.
We did one thing.
We did one thing.
We actually did one thing.
But we actually... Dude, one thing is big in this game. That one thing has taken us 6 hours to do.
Fuck. Only because we kept getting sidetracked.
We did get
actually,
sidetracked.
Like, put our seatbelts on, put our neckties around our neck, and let
And
them
we
lead the
fucking
way.
completed a legendary difficulty.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Well,
Kim called us a good detective.
yeah, holy shit, he did. Well, that's going to be it for this time. I hope all of you enjoyed, because I certainly did.
It was a good one.
We'll see you next week. Peace.